back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. My name is Mackenzie, and this is Sorority Recruitment 101, the only channel dedicated to answering the questions you may have about what it's like to be in a sorority in college and what it's like to go through sorority recruitment at a big university. A lot of you have reached out to me asking for some conversation starters that you can use during recruitment. Trust me, everyone gets nervous that the conversation might come to a halt and it could get really awkward. So in today's video, I'm going to give you guys some questions that you can ask the active members. That way you learn more about their sorority while also keeping the conversation flowing. But before I get into any of that, you guys know the drill. Make sure you subscribe down below and click that notification bell so you never miss a new video. I post new videos every single Monday and Friday answering your questions about sorority recruitment and also to share about my experience being in a sorority at the University of Alabama. Also, if you aren't following us on social media yet, what are you waiting for? I would love to have you join our Sorority Recruitment 101 family, so I will be sure to link all of our socials in the description box below. So like I said before, everyone gets nervous about conversations during recruitment, even the active members. In case you didn't know, the active members are actually just as nervous about recruitment as you guys are, just because they're trying to impress you guys just as much as you're trying to impress them. Honestly, they even worry about running out of things to talk about with you guys. So if your conversation kind of plateaus and gets a little bit awkward, let me tell you some questions you can ask them where you can learn so much about their sorority while also keeping the conversation flowing. So the first round of questions you can ask them is stuff about themselves. Some of these questions could include what was their favorite part about freshman year, what did they do over the summer, and what was their favorite or least favorite part about going through recruitment like you are. Now this won't really give you an insight of their sorority, but it'll help you get to know them better. This will also help break the ice a little bit and help you guys find some things you have in common. Some questions you can ask to learn more about what the sorority does throughout the year is asking them about their favorite philanthropy and sisterhood events. This will give you an inside look of what it's like to be a member throughout the year and what kind of events you get to attend. It'll also tell you how hands-on they are with their philanthropies. Hearing about sisterhood events will show you how the sorority brings its members together to build a stronger sisterhood. Now, the next round of questions I'm going to tell you about will force the active member to try and convince you as to why you should join their chapter over the other ones on campus. Now, like I've talked about in some of my previous videos, joining a sorority should help you become the best version of yourself, and you need to find out what this sorority is going to do for you throughout your college career. Because just as much as you should benefit the chapter should be benefiting you as well. Some of these questions could be, how has your sorority shaped the woman you are today? Why should I want to be a member of your sorority, and what makes your sorority different than all of the other ones on campus? This will really make the active member reflect on her experience being in that sorority, and will then tell you all the benefits of what it's like being a member. Based on what they tell you, you can compare and contrast each of the sororities on your campus during each round. Two other questions you can ask to learn a lot about a sorority is asking them what them and their sisters do in their free time, and how involved their chapter is on campus outside of the sorority. When they tell you what their friends do all together, you can see if that's something that you could see yourself participating in, or you can reflect and see if that's something you'd be doing with your best friends from home. If you can see yourself hanging out with these girls and doing the activities they do, then it could be a perfect fit for you. Asking a sorority how involved they are on campus outside of their chapter is so important. When you're in college, you really want to get involved in as many different organizations as you can. This will not only help you meet a ton of different people, but it'll also make you a more well-rounded person. The more your sorority is involved on campus outside of their chapter will really help open up your eyes to new organizations to join throughout your college career. The more questions you ask the active members, the more you'll learn about their sorority, which will in the long run make your decision a whole lot easier. I recommend that you make a list of questions before recruitment based on what's important to you in a sorority. That way it's super easy for you to remember them. You can ask the active members and learn so much more about their sorority. Also, with these questions, you'll be able to tell how they genuinely feel about their chapter. If they're super involved and love their chapter, they'll be able to answer these questions super easily and be able to talk about it for days. It'll also be easy to tell if they're not as into their chapter as they say they are, just because their answers won't be that detailed or energetic. All in all, ask the active members as many questions as you want, just because it'll only help benefit your recruitment experience. Alright guys, so that is it for today's video, giving you some conversation starters that you can use during recruitment. The more questions you ask, the more you learn about the sorority, which will make your decision a whole lot easier when it comes time to vote. As always, you guys, make sure you subscribe down below and comment or DM me some topics that you want me to make a video about next. You know I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.